y'all. Sorry, I have a cat trying to come up. I think he's making up his mind. Happy Sunday. I'm going to talk about all the crap I watched last week, what I crammed into my cram hole. There was a lot of it. Of course, Love Island all week long. We had a new Nine Perfect Strangers, a new Buccaneers, a new Poker Face, and then I went down a Gilgo Beach murder and Department Q rabbit hole this weekend. So, going to talk about that stuff, mostly stuff I went down the rabbit hole this weekend because my short-term memory is gone. By the way, are y'all properly zooted? Please tell me you are. I certainly am. And I hope everybody had a good week. So Love Island all week long. Craziness ensued. Alandria gets dumped. Alandria gets brought back. Alandria gets dumped again, but she's still on the island. So I'm sending all of Alandria's homies in North Alabama. Y'all need to FedEx her some Big Bob Gibson barbecue sauce. Y'all need to FedEx her some okra. Help her get her strength back so she can forget about that pathetic excuse for a man who breadcrumbed her ass. Please, y'all, help me out. Anyway, Love Island all week long. We had the penultimate, I think that's what they call it, the second to the last episode of the second season of Nine Perfect Strangers. So we're fixing to have mass hallucinations, which I fuck with. So, not personally, but I fuck with seeing them on TV. Also, again, I'm going to reiterate that if Nicole Kidman would ever like to come and trip balls with me, I think she should. So, anyway, that's the dream, right? Tripping balls with Nicole Kidman. I would have rather it been in a tropical setting like the first season, but whatever. End of winter where I'm at. So we had that. We had the second episode of season 2 of the Buccaneers. And right now, like, I'm not as into it as I was last year. I'm very concerned about what's happening with Theo, and he's found out now that she slept with Guy before the wedding, and it's a thing. But again, period, with modern themes, kind of an indie punky soundtrack. I fuck with it, but they're losing me a little bit. Another Apple TV show that lost me second season was Loot. Loved the first season. Second season gave 0 fucks. I don't know if it was because that was interrupted by the writer's strike and the actor's strike. I don't know, but second season was garbage. Which, interestingly enough, speaking of Maya Rudolph, Poker Face. Now, I think this was the last episode of the season, but I have to clarify. And I say speaking of Maya Rudolph because she's an executive producer on Poker Face. If y'all aren't watching Poker Face, what are you doing with your life? Also, now that's 2 Peacock shows I've shilled. Come on, Peacock, send me a free subscription. Why are y'all not watching Poker Face? Natasha Lyonne solves crimes kind of backwards. She's a human bullshit detector. And like Maya Rudolph's a producer on this. I saw Clea Duvall directed the last episode. And if y'all remember, she's the actress from, or actor, however she likes to be. Not a gender thing, but like when I was in theater, I like to be called an actor, even though I'm a woman, because that felt reductive to me. And so that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything about Clea Duvall's gender at all. But what I wanted to say was that it seems like it's a group, and Adam Arkin is also an executive producer and writes on the show. So it feels to me like Rian Johnson got together a bunch of artists, a bunch of arty kind of New Yorky kind of people, not New Yorky, but Natasha Lyonne feels very New York to me. She feels very native New Yorker to me. They finally brought the show to New York where it had been on the road and everything. And it feels like that. And it's good. It's honest to Christ good. Is it a little corny? Yes. But the guest stars are amazing. Cynthia Erivo was on this. Like Steve Buscemi's doing a voice of Good Buddy. It's mwah, Chef's Kiss. Cannot recommend it enough. I think now there are 2 full seasons streaming on Peacock. If y'all aren't watching it, y'all need to watch it. Y'all got to watch this shit. Okay? All right. What else? What else? What else? Oh, okay. So I talked about Poker Face. I talked about Buccaneers. I talked about Nine Perfect Strangers. All right. Let's talk about the Gilgo Beach serial killer, the Gilgo Beach murders. This dude that I don't think he's quite stood trial yet for the murders, but I'm not sure. Did he plead guilty? I don't remember. I watched the first one, Gone Girls, that was on Netflix. I watched it like when it first came out earlier in the spring, and enjoyed it. I really, Shannon's mother's story broke my heart. She never got justice for her daughter. No one's ever been charged with that crime. And she died before I think before she could see this man arrested and everything. And again, they never charged him with her murder because her murder was ruled accidental, which is bullshit. But anyway, I appreciated the Netflix one. I think more just differently. I felt like it focused a lot more on the victims, and I appreciated that. I want to talk about the victims and the survivors and this. I think I talked about it when I watched it the first time when it first came out. The sisterhood that forms with these women. And again, it comes back to my who do you love? Women who fight crime, women with podcasts, women who go out and say, fuck it, we're sick of it, enough. And you gotta love that. I really admire that a lot. So yeah. So that one I reminded myself of that one. But then I watched the one on Peacock. There's another show, Peacock. I watched the one on Peacock, the Gilgo Beach Killer, House of Secrets. And this one focuses on the family of the man that's accused of these murders, of his wife and his daughter and his stepson. And well, it was very interesting, and I do feel like they are victims of his too. Um, I don't know if I needed to see it. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. I watched it, so clearly it served its purpose. They sold their soap, right? But I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I feel icky about it or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel weird about it. But it is very interesting. So y'all tell me, did y'all watch it? Somebody comment something. I got like 3 subscribers. Come on, y'all. What else did I watch? Oh, I didn't do a slide for him, but y'all check out Nowtify Studios, Showmance. Again, they did a recap of The Valley. They've got recaps of Love Island. Y'all watch them. They're so fucking funny. Watching them talk to it's like seeing friends. Y'all just check them out. They're super cool. And finally, at 2 a.m., I couldn't sleep as per usual. And so I was scrolling for something to watch. Went on Netflix, and here goes my algorithm. Department Q. Y'all, it was so fucking good. The mystery was semi-predictable, but that's not the point. The writing is good. The acting is phenomenal. The Scottish accents are glorious. There are like 7 different subplots and stories going on. It is a true ensemble cast. So the main guy, the main detective in the spoiler alert, because I watched the whole series for the whole first season. In the very first episode, the main guy and his partner go in for a wellness check, do a wellness check on someone, and with a beat cop like type guy, and they get shot. And the main guy has been shot, but it's his partner who got shot first and paralyzed, and his body stopped the main guy from getting killed. Carl, that's his name. Hey, Joey Tribbiani. Oh, sorry. There's my handsome man. Anyway, so that was really, but so that's how it starts. It starts and it's him trying to like get his mojo back and his, I in American terms, I guess she'd be like his captain. Sticks him in the basement to kind of do what a lot of women with podcasts do and kind of solve cold cases. So this district attorney has been missing for 4 years. They're saying she fell off the ferry and drowned on the way back to her home. Turns out she's been kidnapped. She's being held in a hyperbaric chamber by some sadistic assholes. Y'all got to watch this shit. Seriously. Y'all got to watch this shit. So, yeah, Department Q. Thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. The cast is amazing. Yeah, just I fuck with this. So y'all go watch that. Um, and that's about it. What else did that's about it that I watched this week. I'm sure there was other random stuff, but y'all know how it is. Y'all join me. I don't know if I'll have anything for you tomorrow, but y'all join me on Tuesday, where I'm going to explain exactly why I'm boycotting. Y'all have a good one. Take care, y'all. Bye.